Hey everyone, this is Drake here, Drake Here's Dungeon, and I want to welcome you to another update of, hey, what the hell's going on? Alright, if you haven't heard, and you probably have, you probably heard this over and over and over and over and over again, but more people are being kicked off of social media because they are being categorized as wrong. The majority of them that are being kicked off, of course, are on the far right, or actually not even the far right, centrist. I mean, crap, man. Most of them are like left of, like right of center. Some are even left of center when it comes politically. But because they had one thing that was, people got, butthurt about, and all of a sudden they're screwed. They can't do anything. Some are, far right. Others aren't. I guess you could say alt right means everyone right of whoever's deciding they're making the decision. Got Jack Dorsey over at Twitter. You guys, Zuckerberg on Facebook are just they're controlling everything. Now, if you've never played a role-playing game, tabletop role-playing game, you might have played some video games. Look up the video game Shadowrun, or look up the tabletop game Shadowrun. Look up the tabletop game Cyberpunk. There's a new video game coming out later on this year, hopefully, called Cyberpunk 2095, I think is what it is. I don't know off the top of my head. I know it's Cyberpunk something. Maybe it's Cyberpunk 2020. I don't know. Sorry about that. In these games, the dystopian future, where we have all this technology and all this stuff we can do, governments have very, very little power. And all the power is held by these large corporations. These large corporations then hire people to enforce their rules and their laws and their standards. Shadowrun, corporations have huge security forces, and they're always doing stuff like really on the sly, dirty stuff, and they're doing that. And so they employ people to go out and kill people and all that stuff. And you play the game and you know what I'm talking about. These corporations and these games control so much of the world that they are untouchable. They get to make the rules. They get to make their own rules. And when you're on a corporation's property, it's just as if you're in another country. They get to decide who lives, who dies, everything. That being said, we live in a society today and in a situation today in which Mark Zuckerberg has the ability, with the push of a button, to affect almost 2 billion people. Who else has ever had that much power? Now, if you're talking about nuclear weapons and stuff, that I'm not even going to have an argument about that. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the ability to change society without resorting to killing people or blowing shit up. Mark Zuckerberg has more power than any king has ever had, any emperor has ever had, any country has ever had. Even, China, before that, you could say that, the former PMs and stuff, and commanders, or I don't know what that's called now. I'm blanking. I know what it is. I can't think what it is. Chairman. There you go. They had Chairman Mao and stuff. They had the ability to do stuff over, 1 billion people. That being said, we've now doubled that. Now we have one person that has the ability to affect so many people. And that's scary, scary, scary stuff. I encourage everyone to go onto their Facebook page, if you still have one, and onto Twitter, if you still have one, and post that free speech will not be... Free speech... what we should hashtag? We should do a hashtag. How about hashtag free speech now, free speech forever? There we go. FSNFSF. There we go. FSNFSS. FSNFSF. That's what it is. Free speech now, free speech forever. That's what it is. Hashtag free speech now, free speech forever, or hashtag FSN FSF. That's what we're going to go with. Go and make posts. Free speech now, free speech forever, and link to the shit they say you can't put up on the internet. You know, link to Alex Jones, link to Lauren Southern, link to Tommy Robinson, link to what's his name? Jordan Peterson, link to Owen Benjamin, or Sargon of Akkad, link to Louis Farrakhan, link to all of them, because without speech we have nothing. Without speech, we might as well just, all sit, put our heads in the sand, and just wait for somebody else to come along and hit us upside the head and kill us. We have to stop kowtowing to the decisions of the few that affect the many. It is absolutely insane the amount of power these people have. So, hashtag free speech now, free speech forever, FSN, FSF. So, go out and do that. That's going to be really awesome. We need to do that. We need to get out there. Free speech now, free speech forever. Free speech now, free speech forever. On top of that, some other stuff that has happened. Yesterday was I had a really great day yesterday. I got a brand new tattoo, which is nice. And I think I might actually go get another one. I might get free speech now, free speech forever, put up on the other shoulder. Because that might actually be a really good idea. I might do that. If I do, I'll make a video about it and I'll show it all to you. But no decisions on that yet. Looking at some other stuff that happened yesterday. Yesterday I got to go and watch a movie that isn't out yet. Got a free preview of it, sneak peek of the movie Pikachu, or Detective Pikachu, a Pokemon story. It was really funny. I really enjoyed it. There's some parts of it that I didn't like, but overall it's definitely probably an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10 movie for me. Enjoyed it. I will not post a spoiler at all because I'm not a dick. But yeah, go see the movie. If you're a Pokemon fan at all, go see the movie. If you're a fan of Ryan Reynolds, go see the movie. You'll enjoy either way. I have to tell you this, doing the free preview thing was amazing because there were no trailers. None. It was so awesome. I hate movie trailers. I mean, some people love movie trailers, and hey, good on you. But I don't like movie trailers because I don't like spoilers. I had accidentally seen a trailer for Pikachu, for Detective Pikachu, and I wish I hadn't seen it because there's some stuff that I knew was going to happen in the trailer, and it spoiled parts of the movie that would have been really funny or really exciting had they not spoiled that. And that's about all on Detective Pikachu. Alright, and then lastly, I wanted to talk about today. I'm driving Uber and Lyft, and I picked up somebody today, and the power of respect is amazing. I picked her up. I saw that on her profile it had an old name, a name that she doesn't go by now, and I didn't want to call her that because I can see that she is who she is, and it's no skin off my teeth. It doesn't bother me in any way, shape, or form. And all I did was I said, when I rolled up my window and I said, "Hey, yeah, I'm here to pick up. What's your preferred name?" That's all I said. Told me her preferred name. I said, "Okay, jump on in." And that was a great ride. We talked about lots of different things, and we found that we agreed on 90% of everything we talked about. We agreed on. I'm shocked at how aware of the of the culture behind the LGBTQ community. That I have a bunch of information and knowledge about it because I do too much reading and just check out too much stuff. And she didn't disagree with anything I ever said. She actually went to a higher degree with some things than even I have ever thought about. Very aware how just some of the most, in her words, them some hateful bitches. So that was kind of funny. It was a really good ride, and I really wish that I was allowed to record in Florida on a dash cam, because that would have made a really good video. But it was a great day. She is who she is because she's allowed to voice her opinion. She's allowed to be her own person. She's allowed to live her life without people telling her what she can and can't do, which I believe makes the world a better place. When you start taking away people's rights, it starts small and then everything's gone. So those of you out there that think that, oh, just a little censorship's okay, oh, just a little intolerance towards certain groups is okay, oh, just a little, no. It's never just a little, it's always just a start. So you need to check yourself before you wreck us all, because your actions affect me when you're calling for my voice and everyone else's voice to have to fit in your box. So don't forget to follow us here at minds.com/Drake here. If you'd like to subscribe to me over on YouTube, yeah, I know, YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe to me over at Drake Here's Dungeon. Or if you're on Twitter, go ahead and hit me up at Drake Here. Remember, hashtag free speech now, free speech forever. FSN, FSF, FSN, FSF, FSN, FSF. Yeah, I might have to talk to some friends of mine that can write songs. Maybe that'll be a good, you can make a song about that. All right, we'll catch you guys on the flip side.